my bike that I've been riding, I would have it made like this with these clamps.
What, with the straight down clamps?
Well, straight down probably, and with these parts, this is like a clamping torque arm.
Okay.
So you run this bolt tight and it clamps it around your axle. So I would probably have something like that made.
Here, you want me to put this all in one section?
Yeah, just put it somewhere where we ain't gonna lose it. You can use that if you want. I got a magnet dish, but I wound up using it as an ashtray.
Put it in this little scooper here, I guess. So yeah, do you think we need to take off the chain?
Well, you got a tensioner, so your chain's easy to take off. So,
Okay.
yeah, and then you put it back on the same way.
Ah. That's it?
Put it back on, just put it back on there. Hold on a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Since you got a tensioner, you can just...
Oh, shit. Well, that's good to know.
You can just move it. Mine had one, the old ugly one. I had two sprockets.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Samson.
Get out from under his feet.
You okay, Samson?
You'll be fine. It's his fault.
All right, buddy.
But I had two sprockets on the front, so I could manually change the gear. One was for riding, and one was for if it was broke, and I actually had to pedal it.
Oh, really? Oh, he's a good boy. What would you like to tell your future customers?
All right. Break your stuff and bring it to me.
Alright, how's that feel? You feel like it's off balance, or you need me to hold it at all?
You're probably
You good? Alright.
It don't seem to be going nowhere. You might have to hold it when I start doing this. We'll see.
Yeah, just let me know, man. You got the zip tie off around the bolt?
Yeah. I think that's the one I told you to do.
You
man.
did. You're the one that did that one.
Saves your bolts from getting in your cables. See, my shit's way tighter. Yours don't have to be that tight because you got clamping torque arms. Like, even without these nuts, if I left those bolts in there, you'd probably never know the nuts fell off.
That's what she said.
Yeah, did she say that to you?
Oh, shoot. I forgot the Loctite, too.
I got Loctite.
Sweet. If I take the nut all the way off, maybe not. Probably take the nut off both sides and clean the threads up so that way the new Loctite will set up properly. All right.
Your wheel should all but ready to just fall out.
Oh, you want me to open the new disc and get that ready, or? I know we can't touch it with our naked hands, or it's not good to.
Should be enough in that line to allow the wheel to drop out.
Do I need surgical gloves to handle this shit?
No, you'll be alright. I mean, your hands ain't all greasy and oily, are they?
No, they're pretty dry.
A little bit on your fingers ain't gonna really hurt it.
Oh yeah, this looks way thicker.
Oh, you got the one I got, didn't you? The one I sent you?
Yeah.
To you?
Yeah.
They're thicker than even the other ones, just by like a smidge.
Oh, so is it thicker than that one, you think? Or that one was?
Maybe. Well, no, this is Tektro,
Yeah.
so it's a pretty good one too. Yeah, shit, it's still gonna. I think we might still maybe be alright. Scratch it though. You know what? I wasn't thinking. I'm burnt out.
What's that?
I do have to unhook your wires though. I wasn't thinking about that.
Oh, which wires?
Because it has to go. It has to lace down your line to get up on the center. I forgot about that. You know what I mean?
So we have to unhook the whole wire?
It's just yeah, it's 3 wires. Up in here it'll be 3 wires and then the 1 plug inside.
Oh man.
Because this has to loop down your. It has to loop down your wire to get on the axle.
Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, man, that changes things a lot.
That ain't that much extra. It's just getting those out.
Shouldn't we, you want to unplug this first?
Unplug what?
The cable, and take the cable out first, or, yeah, it's just got 2 screws on the bottom.
It's a little more well done inside than most like stealth bombers you see.
Yeah.
Because most of those are just like fucking laid in there. You said this is GPS?
Yeah.
Was that like a monthly thing you have to pay?
I haven't got it hooked up.
See, here's your 12-volt system. That's your 12-volt.
Oh, yeah?
That runs your lights, your cell phone charger, and all of that.
Okay.
I have one.
That's good to know.
Looks about identical, actually, the one in my bike.
Alright.
Got it? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Big ass Anderson connector. That's fucking crazy. They use these big ass fuckers. So I guess that's the only thing in there, right? Last thing, you're holding the battery was just that?
Yeah.
Panel?
Yeah.
These are for forklifts.
Jeez.
They're fucking huge.
And then, I think that's all that's attached to the battery, right?
Yeah. Should be. Oh no, it's got
that
the charger, or either the 12-volt or the charge,
yeah,
one or
the
the
charger. You got it. You got it?
Yeah. What's the let's see. It's 48 amp hour. I thought you said it was
42?
yeah.
I thought it was. Maybe I was wrong.
It says 48.
Oh shit. I was wrong.
It's huge. You're good, I guess. A little overkill, I think.
And I don't remember exactly how we got this in and out, to be honest. I guess that's just...
Holy hell. Is this part of the box? It's welded, I guess?
Yeah, we can't take that off. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a pain in the ass.
How's it not welded on the sides? It's not welded on here, on this side. That's free.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know we had to go underneath it.
It's probably under this. That's these things here. And they're probably inside of that. But probably don't need to do all that anyway. We just need to get up here, get these 3-phase wires and that plug.
Right.
That's your Hall sensor. A big motor like that probably has a set. Look, that screw's loose.
Oh shit. Good thing we got that now.
The nut's probably laying down inside of it unless it has a nut built in.
We want to keep these wet.
That ain't gonna matter. If they rust from getting wet that fast, then you might want to go ahead and replace them.
I do have some rusty stuff out here. Should I replace those, or is there a way to just clean it without taking them off?
Nah, your just best bet's gonna get like good quality stainless steel versions of those.
Okay. Do an upgrade at some point.
I mean, like if you ever, feel like it, if it bothers you. So, yeah, nobody use these. This is a beefy one now, but people don't use these because every single time, even my first 1,000-watt e-bike came with one of these. Now it wasn't as beefy, but that's where it melted all my connectors.
Really?
Yeah, so I bulked them directly to each other, single by themselves, so they can each dissipate their own heat. But on this, on my bike, the controller has the bolt plate built in. What size those are? 8mm probably. 8 or 10.
Oh my gosh. Hey Delfast, for sure put a connection there in the future bikes. Fucking do all this shit just to change disc brake. Bro, I'm about to just not use rear brakes anymore. I'm probably just gonna keep swapping the front disc brakes. It's like, do I really need rear brakes that bad? I mean,
you're probably gonna not need another brake disc for
better not be forever.
10,000 miles or more.
I'll do that, oh man, 2 years from now or less.
This is all.
Yeah.
This is like helping me get there. Maybe my dumbass won't say we don't need to run a brake on your wire next time. I'm just getting this one out of the way to make it easier.
You can take the whole grommet too out.
Yeah, it's already pretty much out.
Yeah. Just take the whole thing.
I want to get that there though. That one's gonna make it easier on us. Well, I ain't worried about beating that one up while I'm pulling this out.
Oh, wow, look at the mic got all the way in there from the trail. They're redoing the trail, so it's gonna be nicer. So
will those even? Yeah, that's a big hole. They should fit.
Yeah, you just might have to do.
Where'd that grommet go?
The grommet?
Oh, it's still in the way.
It'll be still attached to it. Yeah.
Just trying to make sure I'm not getting.
Here, I'll get the zip ties out of the way so it's not confusing. And that's for the box.
Okay. Oh, I see what that is. Oh, it's just a plug. There. Mine's packed full of silicone and taped off.
Which is probably going to be a pain in the ass to dig all that silicone out. I probably shouldn't have done that.
What if you want a different
If I need to switch my hall
sensor?
I'm going to be there for 30 minutes digging silicone out of the damn plug.
Now explain to the average folks, what's a hall sensor do?
I don't know 100%. I know enough to sound dumb, but the Hall refers to the Hall effect, which I guess some guy named Hall came up with. But it's the effect that the magnet has. So it senses the placement of the magnets. There's little sensors in there.
Is that what
and it
releases and
it tells
disengages
the
the magnets?
When to engage and not to engage. And
so, like the ride at Kings Dominion, the Outer Limits, the magnet rides that shoot, would they have one of those?
Hall effect? They probably do. Maybe
you know what I'm talking
somewhere.
about? The ones that go from a standstill from 0 to 60.
It launches you.
And they use the magnets, I believe.
Yeah, that's like maglev, like the trains and stuff.
So I'd imagine they'd have like a massive hall sensor. Or
it just is telling it where it's at and all. And then your throttles use the same thing. There's a magnet in there and there's a sensor that detects the magnetic field. And it knows how hard you're turning the throttle by how close the magnet gets to that sensor.
which is crazy because I had throttle issues last year, but that was in the cold and kept getting a throttle error message, but since then I haven't had one. So I'm just like knocking on wood.
So now we're dropping that. Well, let me go ahead and
Let's
loosen the disc so we don't have to fumble with that.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. Go again. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Keep going. Good ball. Hey, how you doing? A little bit more. A little bit more. All right.
I was doing good till I was laying in the bed. They gonna call me to come to work.
Oh man,
That's what you get.
that's never a good idea.
Roller again.
They
Good.
got nerve.
That's what you get for answering the phone.
You are correct. Exactly.
A little bit more. Right there. Thank you.
Hey man, I think we're ruining the disc brake.
Oh no. You was trying to make a damn pizza cutter.
That would be a fun use for this.
All right, one more time. I don't even know if there's any left. Yep, last one probably. A little bit more. A little bit. Right there. Ooh. This is 1, 2, 3. This should be number 6.
All we gotta do is barely drop the wheel out.
shut
he
up.
Says.
I wasn't thinking about your fucking wire. I don't know why I didn't think about your wire.
Yeah, you do. Try to enjoy work.
If you see any red spatter out here, it's probably because he beat me up. Alright, now what we gotta do is just drop it out. But we're totally free now, so we can freaking do whatever we want. I don't know
sort
why.
of. Still got to watch for the cable, but yeah, we're not attached.
I don't know why I was thinking that.
It's wishful thinking, and maybe you were thinking about the
Oh shit.
ripped cable last time. You okay?
No, the nut. Yeah, you gotta hold up. Let me get that nut off because it hits against your fucking tensioner. The nut does. The axle won't go. Well, the axle will go past, but not the nut.
That's what she said again.
It's too thick.
Am I good to let go?
Yeah, now it's free.
Oh! Wait, watch it! You gotta grab the wheel.
The drunk. I got the wheel.
You
The
got
drunk bike. I got the wheel.
Here, let me get the handlebars.
Yeah, shit. We gotta figure out a better way back.
All right.
Next time. Maybe we should put it against the front of the car, maybe.
Oh shit!
Hell, just hold it. We'll have the wheel. wheel going back on here in just a minute. Couple minutes, actually.
All right, think we're good. The block is helping. Like, I think 2 flat weights would be better than this. Hey, how you doing?
Barely fucking gets through there.
I had a cable washer.
See, I'm doing it backwards again, that way.
And the second washer, that's just a spacer washer, I guess.
This?
Yeah.
This is that grommet.
Oh, that's the grommet?
Yeah.
Oh shit, look. Looks so different when it's not falling out of the freaking thing halfway.
I was looking for it, but I think I have some grommets this size that are a little thicker.
Nah, that's alright. Alright. What do you need?
Part.
What do you need from me? You need me to lift it?
Probably.
Should I ratchet it up or I don't want to lift it and have it unhook on me.
Well, it might.
Yeah,
That might happen, but you're gonna need to let it down though. So if you ratchet it up, it's not gonna
right.
work that great. You might have had an idea. Well, it's gonna be sitting in the wheel, so you can be able to let it down. So it don't matter. Just lift it up. Let's get the wheel on there.
Okay.
Hold on.
You good?
Lift up.
Yeah. What's up?
There you go. Now.
Back down?
Yep. Let her down.
It's down.
Let her down.
Down. It's all down.
All right. Fuck. Now we need.
Back up.
No, I'm just. Right now. For right now, you're good.
Okay.
Is it holding itself?
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to get more weights on front to stabilize the front wheel.
Just let go for a second. I'm not gonna do no work to it for a second. The washer.
This then.
Two washers. So this one for 100% goes inside, and I'd say this one probably needs to go inside too. I want to see it.
The gold one's on the inside.
On both sides, right?
Yeah, so we should have put that gold washer on first.
Yeah. That's why I said we're just stopped for a second. Ah. So I said an hour, possibly half hour. So I meant hour, possibly hour and a half.
That's right.
Because we still, how long we been doing it for?
I don't even
It ain't
know.
been an hour yet, I don't think. We bickered and huffed and puffed for 3 minutes. And then I was a dick. And then we're getting there. And you're almost done. You ain't got to worry about it no more. And I'm sorry I was a dick.
Ah, it's all right. Sorry for getting flustered.
So there was one washer on the inside of each. There was no other.
The gold washer's on the inside of this one.
Well, there's 2 gold washers. One on each side.
Okay.
Inside.
Well, I just remember the gold needs to be on the inside of this one. The other one, I'm not sure 100%. That one.
See, this is the way it came out. If I had it, if it was up to me, well, I guess that's probably the smarter way. Because that way you're not riding and water's not shooting straight in, so it's better that way. That's good.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna have to lift it up.
All right, you ready?
Put the washers on.
Let me know when.
Hold on, let me get them kind of started. Go ahead, lift it up. Washer there. Washer there. All right, hold on. This is gonna be a bitch, probably. Probably gonna be a bitch. Alright, slowly down. Slowly down. Up. Hold up.
With the chain. forgetting and thinking I had to break it, and then remembering.
Wait a minute, it'll just go on.
Yeah.
Is it always like that when you pedal backwards?
No.
Oh, it come off that front little sprocket.
Don't you have to just?
No, it's on, I think, but it looks kind of.
Maybe we just gotta pedal it a few times.
Hopefully, we'll look at that after we
Yeah.
finish this.
Yeah, that's the easy part of all this. Hope. Struggle is real with the rear Delfast cables. I don't wish this upon my worst enemy. Now, if you were going to do this by yourself, would you get a motorcycle jack in the feature and some more straps?
See, my stepdad's motorcycle jack won't.
It would go right here on that box, I assume.
Well, they're like that wide, right?
Okay.
So because the bottoms of motorcycles are like that.
Right.
So it would hit here.
Right.
And probably back here. As long as it got past this, and then I guess you could move your chain, it might hold it.
Right.
But I don't know.
Then I guess you have to remove the chain so you can drop the wheel out and all that.
See like what Delfast has.
They have like this front.
I know they have like regular
thing.
motorcycle lifts, like
Yeah.
it's like a table where you roll them up on it, but then you still have to be able to get the ass off the ground. What? What? I'm working on his bike and dealing with the fact that Jackson just busted our TV.
Do you need that?
This fat bitch goes here. We should be able to make the connection.
Should we plug it in first or after?
We should be able to make the connection.
Charge port's right there, jammed in there. There you go.
Your mother's about to call you.
I'm not fucking answering it. Huge. It's an Anderson power pole.
That's what I have for the mid-drive Buffane bike I have.
That
Not that size, but
But it's
Anderson,
one of those.
and it pops more when you reconnect it.
for your mid-drive bike, that would be all you need. Because that mid-drive's not pulling more than 60 amps.
Good to know.
Mine directly bolts straight from the battery straight to the controller.
Look at that. Bird's nests.
And that's the way all you bikes are. That's
This
why-
is the truth.
that's
This is the truth.
that's why I don't want to add turn signals to mine, because I just don't want to add more of that. You know what I mean? Jelly bean?
I mean, now they're blinking again. So it's funny, my turn signals will blink, and then after the second or third time, yeah, all right, this is the second time, now it's solid. What is up with that, Zirkle? Explain that to me.
I'm thinking.
Scientifically,
you gotta-
break it down. Right
There's
now.
gotta be a blinker box. thing in here in your 12 volt connected to
That's what she said.
Oh, damn it.
She's got to have a blinker box.
You should have asked me before I put the battery back in there.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I would love to modify the mirrors that I have so they're not as long, but they still connected, fix that blinker issue. I could use them actually, practically, as reflectors. The stock mirrors are just way too dorky looking, way too long. And you do this again so that you know if it snaps, it's getting looser. Is that the theory?
No, just because it's helping to pull it away from the
Oh yeah.
from them rotor bolts right there.
So it's just keeping it away from the bolts right there.
Yeah. You want to keep an eye on that and check them every now and then, make sure they're not trying to back out.
With the bolts you just installed on the disc brakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to have that problem with that might bring it back out every time.
Maybe it's the effect you have on disc brake bolts.
Maybe.
Is you want to back it out.
Back everything up.
Damn, I'm kind of sore just sitting there for that amount of time.
You want to make a...
Inside.
See my new tire?
This is what happens when you go faster than me. Is this your new tire?
It's on the rim.
That's your new tire right there?
Yeah, it's a Schwabel Supermoto or something.
So what was wrong with your wheel once again? You thought it was the bearings, but it was something else?
You hear that?
Something's rattling.
That's natural in a freewheel, and I didn't know that. I don't really know the bicycle shit.
Oh, so that's supposed to happen? And you thought, because you heard something, you took off the whole thing?
Well, I took the brakes off, and it wasn't the brakes, and then I didn't think it was this because it's not spinning. I was
Right.
spinning the wheel and the thing all together, so I didn't think it could be that.
Right.
Because I didn't know they sound like a baby rattle.
That's good to know.
Well, they all do brand new.
And so why is the stator
one-
out?
Because I went ahead and did bearings anyway, because I already had it that far.
Which bearings? The axle?
Yeah, the axle bearings. This one's already in. That's the new one there.
Oh, shit. And that's what you need the bearing puller for?
We'll use that also to pull the case apart. So
Right.
put it on there and hooked it and then press against the axle. And
Oh, you
pulled
did
it.
that for the case?
Yeah.
That's
I
smart.
pulled the case.
We
And
popped it off a different
Well,
way.
the other side I did. The other side I put the board on the floor.
Yeah, that's what we did. We had to push it out.
Yeah, well, we pulled this one off and then I pushed
Yeah.
the other one out. So
So you're waiting for new bearings?
I got this bearing. The other
Yeah.
bearing shows up Sunday, and it's supposed to be one of the best brands. My buddy's an auto mechanic. He said that.
So you're supposed to be going even faster than me now?
No,
Son
just
of a bitch.
like I said, I tuned it way down to 55%. Now you might actually be able to keep up.
That's a nice chain.
It's a half link chain. I just got it,
Looks shiny.
and then I went with
But you're not that fast right now, are you?
I went with a bigger rear sprocket. I think it's more like the one you got. I went and
Okay.
got a new one anyway.
Nice.
And then the dude at the bike shop.
So do they
just do
both
that.
rattle?
Yeah, he said there's hundreds of loose little bearings just laying in
So
there.
those could they could be baby toys after they're retired.
Yeah.
Just shake them around.
But I went with the bigger one so I can pedal,
It's not dangerous at all.
easier. Yes, I can throw it at my TV.
Wow. Craziness.